Today is Sunday, August 6th, and this is my eye of the day look for today. I took MAC's Sushi Flower, which is just a nice deep pink. I know that Too Faced has some of these type of pinks. I'm sure Urban Decay has a pink. MakeupGeek has a pink, which I can't think of the name, but it's just like a satin pink shade, and I put it all on my crease and blended it upwards onto my brow bone, just like that, until I was happy. And I brought it down into the corner of my eyes. This is kind of like a halo eye, but like really simple. So I just put the pink all over the place wherever I wanted it, and then I went in with Gilded for my Titania palette. This is just a, you know, one of your basic gold shades. And I did use this shadow wet using just a packing brush. I got that on my brush and I placed it on my lid like that. Like really easy. And then I took a brown eyeliner. This one is Twice Baked by Urban Decay because I am trying to use it up. And I lined my entire lower lash line and my waterline, and I went back into Gilded. You can even use a little packing brush for this, just using the tip. And I placed Gilded on that brown line and kind of smoked it out just a little bit, or blended it out. And then for my inner corner highlight, I used this pink shade from Loreal. It's one of their new metallic ones. I think it's called Rose Quartz, but it's basically just a pink, like champagne shade. You can use any of your favorite inner corner shades. And I put that on my inner corner and blended it upwards like that. Really easy. Today is Monday, August 7th, and this is my eye look, pink and gray. I typically don't like gray eyeshadow on my eyes, and then I had this like aha moment where I said, I can mix it with pink because everything looks good with pink. So that is what I did. This was kind of easy, like actually really easy, except for the fact that I had glitter like everywhere, and I think it's just because of the eyeshadows that I used. So my first step, I did take MAC's Sushi Flower. I'm almost done with this on the brush that I like for my crease, and I blended that all over like that. And then you can take whatever shimmery gray shade that you prefer. This one is Titania by NARS. It is, I think, one of their newer ones. And I take a flat shader brush. The reason why I really like these eyeshadows is that they perform amazingly whenever they're wet. This is the dual intensity formula. And I just put that like that. I did bring it down into my crease area, my inner corner area, but not too crazy. And I just kept it on my lid, that way it wasn't super overpowering. And then I took this little tiny brush and I did go into NARS Earthshine. It's a pinkish purple shimmer. It works really well with gray and with pink, and I put that in my inner corner and I did blend it up like that. And then I did my foundation, and I went in with a black eyeliner and laid that on my lower lash line, and using my itty bitty tiny little like pencil brush, I put the pink on top of the black eyeliner and smudged that out. I did wind up going in with a straight brush. The one I have is from MAC, but it's this little straight one, and I put it into some black eyeshadow just for my Titania palette, and I stamped that to get right up into my lashes. And then I did blend it out just a little bit with my little tiny brush. Today is Tuesday, August 8th, and I have purples on my eyeballs today. For this look, I went into Stars and Rockets by MAC. I don't really know how to explain this eyeshadow except for, I don't know, you can see what it looks like. This is my all-time favorite eyeshadow. This is my second pan of this, and I'm almost done. I took a fluffy brush and put it into my crease and blended it up onto my lid. And then taking Ultraviolet eye pencil from Urban Decay. This is just a kind of a shimmery, shiny blue, like a basic blue. I colored all over my lid where it's darkest. I just laid that down. And then taking a packing brush or a shader brush, I put Stars and Rockets on top of where I laid down the blue. I'll show you on my hand. So that's the blue eyeliner, and I put the purple on it, on top of it. It makes it just a little bit more vibrant. I took the blue eyeliner and I lined my lower lash line. And then I went into this darker purple from the Kat Von D Mi Vida Loca remix palette. I know MAC has one. I think it's called Grape. Maybe it's just Grape. But any like regular purple eyeshadow. And I put the purple on top of where the blue was. And a little bit into my crease just to give it a little bit more depth. For my inner corner, I wound up using Cakewalk from ColourPop. This was from their birthday like set that they had earlier this year. But MakeupGeek's Blacklight is basically the same thing. It's a really just a pretty like duochrome, or it shifts purple. So I took that on a little tiny brush and put that on my inner corner. And I was happy with how the look was after I did that, but then I wanted to I was happy with how the look turned out after the duochrome purple, but then I wanted to add a little bit of shimmer. So I took NARS Earthshine, which is the most beautiful color in the world, and I just put that on my inner corner and drugged it down and up a little bit. That was it. I lined my waterline with Piggy Bank from ColourPop. I don't think that they make these anymore, but this purple is so stinking pretty. Today is Thursday, August 10th, and I am wearing my cactus shirt. So in honor of my cactus shirt, I pulled out LORAC's Desert Sunset Unzipped. This is new. I did order this online and I kind of love it. My entire eye look was done with this palette. It is very warm tone. You probably have shades like this already. You probably don't need it. If you want it, get it. You probably won't be disappointed. Let's see how many more times I can say probably. Okay, so for this look, I did not put my MAC Painterly down. I don't know why, but I didn't. I just primed, and then with a big fluffy brush, I went into Dunes. My palette is upside down. It's kind of a peachy orange. So I tap into Dunes, and then I placed that on my brow bone, on my inner crease, until I was happy with the placement and how much product I had on my eye. On the exact same brush, I went into Sandstorm, which is more of a warm orange brown. It's not really orange, but it's not brown. It's kind of like a really cool mixture of the two. This one's really, really, really pretty, and I love it. So I went into that, and then I placed that on my deeper crease. My lid part is the shade Mirage. I don't even know how to explain this. It's like a pinky champagne color, and I really really like it. So I just took that onto a flat shader brush and put it all right there, just like I do everything else. My lower lash line, I'll move on to the side. My lower lash line is this brown eyeliner, and I took a smaller, little tiny, this, you could use like a pencil brush or something, and I went into this shade Sunrise. It's a shimmery pink. I don't have anything in my collection like this, and I thought it was so pretty. So pretty. This, I know it's a warm palette. So good. Anyways, so on a smaller little brush, I dipped into Sunrise and I blended out my entire lower lash line. Like that. Really easy. And then my inner corner, I could have used the Mirage, but I went into Cirrus. C-I-R-R-U-S. This is just a lighter champagne color, and that's on my like really inner corner. This is probably one of the easiest and fastest looks that I have done all week, and I'm going to credit that to the fact that this palette is so easy to work with. I had never tried the Unzipped formula before. I kind of love it. I knew that I liked the LORAC Pro. That's a pretty good formula too. This is, it's a little bit creamier, I would say. I don't know, it's pretty bomb. So yeah.